Hi guys, so today we're going to be modeling rates of change. So I've already entered in some information in the step-by-step example, but I always like to read right here where my arrow is, and it says Pablo is on a backpacking trip. He spots approximately 18 birds per mile hiked. So over here, birds seen per mile, it's 18 because it tells you right in its little story. And then I continue reading. It says today he's hiked 3 miles so far. So far, you don't know how many more he's going to do. So you know it's at least 3 plus whatever number it is. So, or whatever variable you want it to be. So I picked M because it goes with miles. So yeah. And then the units are already entered in for you, but the expression M, anytime the expression for the first one, it's always a variable, so it would be M in this case because I used it up here. And then the 18 is multiplying by 3 plus M, so anything 3 plus M is going to be multiplied by 18. So the 3 plus M always goes in the parentheses. So question 1, if Pablo hikes 9 more miles, so if you just enter 9, and then this one goes over here, so 234. And then you have to do the solver. And typically in this like equations and stuff, they'll do the steps for you. Like they'll enter in the equation, and then you just have to solve it. So you have to divide because you're trying to get rid of this multiplication. So you're trying to get rid of the 18. So you have to divide by 18 to get rid of the 18. Then as it loads, so to get rid of addition, you have to subtract. So if you're trying to get rid of the 3, you have to subtract 3 to get rid of it. So 3. And then you would combine like terms. So combining like terms would make it 10. And then after that, you write your answer in. So M equals 10, so 10 is your answer. And then you're ready to go to your problem. So I already kind of filled this in just so I could get the hang of things. So we're going to move on from this problem, and we'll go on and do one more problem. All right, here you go. So we're going to read this little thing up here, this little blurb. It says, for consulting business, you frequently drive to other cities to visit clients. Your frequent traveler pass allows you to pay a discounted toll rate of 0.1 per mile on the highway, including the 11 highway miles to leave your hometown. So the toll rate per mile, it says, is 0.1. So then total distance driven is 11, and then my variable is going to be M because it's the first letter of miles. So the expression again is always the variable, so M. And then again you multiply 0.1 because that's your multiplier, and then you put 11 plus M in parentheses. If you travel 30 miles after leaving your hometown, determine your total pull. So distance from leaving home would be 30. And it enters it for you if you put the M in first. If you travel 60 miles, so you just enter 60. So on an extended trip to visit several clients, you've paid $27.1 in tolls determine how many miles you traveled outside your hometown. So 27.1. Then you're going to open up your solver and you're going to type in the equation 0.1 11 plus m equals 27.1. And then you're going to work on your equation. So your first step is to divide both sides by 0.1 because 0.1 is your multiplier, so you want to get rid of it by dividing. So after this step, you're gonna, to get rid of the 11, you have to subtract. So you subtract 11. And then you take 271 minus 11, which is 260. So I just typically, instead of just clicking combine like terms, if it's easy math, then I just do it in my head. And that's all you have to do. So I hope this video helped you modeling rates of change. And yeah.